How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome back to Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm hyped to be back, however, I'm not used to having to wait for Bungo Stray Dogs episodes, so this has been a weird and horrible experience. I miss back in my Season 2 and Season 3 days where I could just, crush through the entire season at my leisure. Now I gotta wait, like a whole week. Imagine having to do that for Bungo Stray Dogs. I deserve to have this show just thrust upon me, full plate and all. But no, instead, I gotta wait week to week, like all you peasants. But 2 weeks have gone by, we have 2 more episodes. Let's get into it. Oh, the St. Bernard boy's back! I am happy to see all of my favorite characters returning this season, but nobody's introduction is ever going to top Chuya rolling up into Season 4, dropping the first F-bomb in the entire series. For Octagawa to even come close to topping that, he would have to run into this forest, meet Dazai, and be like, "What up, ho?"
You to be my eyes.
Your eyes?
Eyes to watch over all things. You wouldn't take sides. You wouldn't interfere, and because of that, you'd never be detected.
Octagawa's the person you want in charge of this? You want him to be your neutral eyes and ears? The pettiest, most arrogant person you know? Also, quit emotionally abusing Octagawa. You're not into him, Dazai? That's fine, but quit stringing him along.
I refuse! I don't care about whatever flames may engulf the world or the agency, and I would surely never save the were-tiger.
Yeah, you see, this is wildly on brand for Octagawa.
You will. You know why you're going to save Atsushi, don't you?
Because you want a little smooch. Oh, but I do, though.
A flash of the sword creates pain, and a flash can end it as well. I'll put you at ease.
Atsushi's over here like, bitch, you think this is the first time I've lost a leg? This is nothing.
To collect information while staying undetected, but I'm never to offer any aid unless a smoke signal is seen. Those were his orders.
Oh, that's sick! Oh, that's super cool. I thought Rampo was just trying to escape. I didn't know he was, summoning Octagawa.
And this one looks like he's gonna be a real pain in the ass to shut up.
I have no intention of revealing your identity to the outside.
Nor do I have any intention of shutting up.
We'll slash his throat and then prove your innocence.
You mean just the two of us?
I like that Atsushi's just alright, yeah, I'm down to kill this guy.
Especially since the two of you are going to perish anyway!
I need 30 seconds. Fix your leg.
I like that even the characters don't care about Atsushi losing limbs anymore. Octagawa's just here, do something with this. Can he just slap it back onto his leg and heal himself? I thought he needed Osano to do that.
Doesn't matter if it's just railing. He makes every weapon 1,000 times more powerful.
Nice, I can really tell they put a lot of effort into this shot. I just love how he's got no face and his weapon is just a sloppily drawn rectangle they took one attempt at drawing. Why is Octagawa the only character in this entire show to ever get new abilities? None of the protagonists have ever evolved their powers or, upgraded their abilities. Just this guy. Yeah, Atsushi's been mastering his, but they're all just, the same thing in a different flavor. Sometimes he's a tiger. Sometimes he's a man with paws. Sometimes he's just a man with a tail. Oh, he didn't even have to use his weapon for that. That wasn't even the dude's special ability. That was just a good old-fashioned American slap.
You saw his strength. He's not just a gifted, he's a god of war hidden in human form.
Alright, get off his dick, Atsushi. The guy makes swords cut a little better. I don't know if that really makes him a god of war.
I'll defeat him even if it means seeing every bone in my body crumble.
Why would you?
Because otherwise Dazai won't need me anymore and I won't live in a world like that.
You see what I mean? Octagawa is such a petty ex. He's over here I won't live in a world where Dazai doesn't need me. And it's sweetheart, babe, move on. But you also can't blame him because Dazai's the most toxic ex on earth. One minute he's you're nothing, Octagawa. I will never need somebody like you. And the next minute he's Octagawa, could you help me move this couch? It's a whittle heavy.
A trial? That's what Fukuchi is to you?
No. You're the trial for me.
And now Dazai's forcing his ex, who most certainly has not moved on, to get along with his current boy. One of you's gotta move on or die already. You guys aren't healthy for each other.
Wait! I surrender! I don't get paid enough to die trying to stop a villain.
The only reasonable henchman in the history of fiction. This is the only dude in all of anime to look at a person and go, listen, I know I'm not the protagonist, and judging by your guys' colorful hairstyles, I can tell I don't win this fight.
Wife and an adorable daughter. But if I let a terrorist get away and he goes on to destroy my house, well, I'd be pretty mad.
Oh, what? Dude, you had so much going for you. What was with all that talk before then? I don't get paid enough to die trying to stop a villain. But luckily, I was gonna kill myself for free!
Octagawa, stop! Don't kill him!
Shut up, Were-Tiger.
Shut up, Were-Tiger. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. Killing this guy. I like how Atsushi's "don't kill him" was more of a request than a demand. Octagawa, please don't kill him! Shut up, Were-Tiger. Okay.
You haven't killed anyone since you gave me your oath? Promise you won't kill anyone for the next 6 months.
I forgot about Atsushi's incredibly specific promise. Octagawa's gonna go on a complete murder spree in 6 months, right? Like, it's probably worse than letting him kill people. It's like edging. It's like murder edging.
An amalgamation of our special abilities. Those claws can even kill a god if you strike in the right way.
Has anyone noticed that Octagawa's shirt turns into a fluffy little skirt at the bottom? This guy found the world's puffiest blouse and went, well, this is what I'm wearing every day.
Make sure you end him on the first strike.
Then we'll have to attack underwater. It's true that we won't be as nimble in the water, but at the same time, Koko Zesso will have a much longer range.
What? Since when is this an aquatic ability? Why would the range be longer? Is it because you're trying to avoid collateral damage? It just seems like a really extreme complication to put in the mix of your plan. I do love how big of a threat they're making this guy out to be. Like, he's just 1/5 of the hunting dogs, and Atsushi is terrified of him. I made fun of Atsushi calling this guy a god of war, but I do genuinely love how seriously they're taking this threat.
Lack of recognition of these actions that continues to fuel my wrath. So therefore I, the humble Ochi, shall embrace the cold cynicism that makes up all of creation!
This guy's just saying shit now. Just yapping away. Just causing an absolute yapsicker. Oh, excellent plan! Astounding strategy!
What?
Oh, for about 5 seconds. Atsushi, everything this guy touches turns into a weapon. Don't try and catch shit. Like, we just established this. If he throws a rock at you, don't just stand there like, oh, get it!
I refuse.
He's manipulating his coat to force his bones into place.
Yeah, I noticed, Atsushi. It was pretty gross. What a good way to get all of your bones broken. Right? Like, if he breaks that arm again, and now it's broken in like twice as many spots, his arm's gonna be non-functional by the end of this fight.
I shall now demonstrate the true nature of the battlefield. The battlefield is a garden of carnage.
What? Since when could this guy use Rasengan? Dude just whipped out a casual Rasen Shuriken like nobody was gonna notice.
This katana is 1,500 years old. Forged by gifted blacksmiths. It's a noble weapon, but peculiar. It was not made to be used in battle.
Can somebody fucking hit this guy already? Do we really want to stand around listening to the extensive lore of this katana right now?
Octagawa!
Oh my god, he didn't even move from his spot. Guys, maybe we just give him the win this time, you know? What do you say? We all put up a good fight. There's no shame in losing, huh, guys?
I have to evade. No, I can use the tiger's eyes to see what's coming.
What? The eyes of the tiger don't help if the tiger's fucking blind.
To see what's coming.
Oh shit, it was an inside job. His own body staged a coup against him.
Ritual Sword Ameno goes in, otherwise known as the Space-Time Sword.
Yeah, Minnow goes in alright. The problem is where it comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, my finest joke.
My occupation has made me quite adept at training gifted people. Once you've become the strongest gifted, even among the hunting dogs, I'll return you to your master.
Psh, like Octagawa would ever say yes to that. I mean, did you even see that outfit? It was hardly puffy at all.
There's something that I'd like you to do for me. I want you to kill the tiger boy.
Did stabbing Atsushi through the chest and not kill him enough? Like, at this point, I'm not even sure a decapitation would finish him off.
Do you really think that he'll keep his promise?
I promised that I would kill you in 6 months' time. That time simply come a little sooner.
I'm pretty sure you didn't promise to kill him in 6 months. You promised not to kill him for 6 months. This is totally breaking your promise.
What?
Oh, let's go. These two are at the center of every hype moment in this entire series. Every time they fuse, it's like the coolest event.
We killed him. I found it. It's the page.
Oh, he died. Wow, and Atsushi really seemed to care for a second. And I mean a literal second. I can't— oh, the page!
What did that katana cut in the last moment that drew blood?
What? Wait, his sword stabbed somebody somewhere else? What?
Coco Deso! Where's Tiger?
Wait, what? What's happening? Can the sword fucking reverse time? Is this an actual space and time sword? Wait, did this guy save himself in another timeline? I thought they were using the word space and time loosely, like the sword can just teleport.
I already told you, Ameno Gozen is the space-time sword. Its blade can traverse space. It also traverses time.
That's the coolest shit I've ever seen!
But at the moment of my defeat, Ameno Gozen cut through to the past. As a result of this, your victory was erased and lost to time.
Yo, I fucking love that! That's the coolest weapon in anime history!
I only need to show action!
He's manipulating his shirt.
Wait a second. Octagawa's ability isn't clothing manipulation. I thought his jacket was made of Rashomon. I didn't know his ability was actually clothing based. Dude, this sword is crazy! How are they gonna beat a guy who can Uno reverse reality?
So you're choosing actions over words in your last moment? Bravissimo!
Oh! No way he just died. Did his head just fucking roll off of his neck? Is that what I saw at the end there? No way this show actually kills a character. No chance. No chance it's Octagawa, too. Brief episode transition. Support my page, please, through Patreon. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. I'm a little hyped at the moment. But if you want tons of exclusive content not found anywhere else, and, like, legitimate actual content, not just, like, unedited footage of me baking a cake, like some other Patreons, I shouldn't have done a weird little wink there. I'm not calling out any specific Patreon. But with mine specifically, you get actual regular content, an exclusive reaction video each month, access to my private Discord server, and recordings of all the live streams I've done in the past, and will do in the future. On top of that, you're also just helping out the page a ton and ensuring that I'm able to keep putting out as much content as I do. Any of that sounds exciting to you, make sure you check out my Patreon in the description below. And now, on to the next one.
You fool! Get out of here now!
God, his throat is so slit. Octagawa's over here rattling off advice while he's halfway through becoming a Pez dispenser.
The VIP submarine. He must have cut that hole in the floor in order to give the wereboy a way out.
Here's the problem with time powers though, right? Why not just reverse time and stop him from doing that? Also, definitely give Octagawa an extra few safety stabs just to be sure.
To the past and kill the guard. No. He said he's already reported the situation to headquarters.
Well, I guess that's my answer to the time travel thing. That's kind of a cool counter to his abilities. I like that things kind of get really complicated when he uses them. Like, if he wants to go into the past now, he has to kill the guard, but the guards reported this already, so that would set off a whole other chain of events.
Sorry to interrupt you while you're dead, but I still have more work for you.
Oh my god, he's actually dead. Also, what is he carrying? Was that a coffin? You already got a coffin for this guy? That was considerate. And fast.
Of the decay of angels. A calamity upon the world. The undead king. Bram.
Bram Stoker? Bram Stoker's in this? And he's a vampire? This is the funniest thing to happen since Lovecraft showed up and was an actual tentacle monster.
I'm afraid it's only been 2 weeks.
What? 2 weeks? But 2 weeks is barely enough time for the stars to travel the short distance from Capricorn to Aquarius.
Did that make you feel good? You feel smarter now having said that? This guy just took the long way of saying 2 weeks. But that's barely 3 weeks.
Are you cursing me? Sorry, but that's not happening.
Oh my god, he picked him up like he was a Muppet.
Immortal.
Oh my god, he is a Muppet! Bram Stoker is just a sword and a torso? I didn't know this was a Christmas special. What a wonderful gift.
We happen to be on the same side now. I've prepared a meal for you.
A meal?
Him.
Okay, well, you can't kill a guy and then call him a snack. Alright, it sends mixed messages. Honestly, though, Octagawa's used to it. This is basically how Dazai's been treating him.
If you refuse me, Bram Stoker, I'll fry your brain forever using this Holy Cross sword.
This guy was really doing his best with that line, wasn't he? And you know what? Honestly, that's all you can ask for.
Octagawa!
So is Octagawa a fucking vampire now? Is this dude a real-life bat boy? Is that what we're going with? I just want to make sure I'm caught up with everything.
Feel like... Wait, Octagawa, I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Dude, what? Did he just eat that girl? Also, not ready for what? A smooch? You got sucked. This poor girl thought she was getting a smooch and she got a suck.
But when I arrived, I saw Higuchi attack Gin. None of it made any sense to me.
God, you know what they say, you make one vampire, you make 100. Not becoming a vampire is so easy. Just don't let people get within biting distance of you. You really think somebody's coming at me, teeth first, without any of my martial arts training kicking in? I took a full semester of Taekwondo in 8th grade. They would be dead.
Run! You have to get out of here while I'm still sane!
This is happening so fast. An astounding amount of people are vampires already. Especially considering I didn't know that was something that could happen 5 minutes ago.
The Armed Detective Agency, huh? This is going to be a bit complicated.
Going to be? Lady, things have been complicated for a full season and a half, and now there are vampires. There are more criminal organizations than there are civilians in this world. Don't tell me things are about to start getting complicated.
You need to quickly have your kin bite Vice Superintendent Yasui.
I request compensation. I'm bored stiff here in my coffin, and so upon my success, you will bring me the fruit of future human.
I love the idea of opening this coffin to make a pact with this vampire lord, and he's just like, I'm bored. You got any games on your phone?
The Port Mafia called me up. Hello?
Hello, Tachihara. You dropped something.
What a cold reveal. What a savage way to show him that you discovered his identity.
This transmitter was one of the Port Mafia's ideas too.
It also serves as an audio recorder. Military police intelligence have been listening to this conversation.
Crazy USB. That USB tracks your location, records your audio, and cooks you breakfast in the morning.
My orders make me who I am.
Oh, he put the Band-Aid back on. That's how you know it's go time. This dude is single-handedly keeping the Band-Aid industry in business.
Menagozin.
I'll run this blade right through you, to past you. That will be your demise! Huh? My blade won't move!
Did you really forget that this guy can control metal? That's literally his whole shtick. That and Band-Aids.
The past is all-powerful. You don't have any weaknesses. The only way to stop you is to steal your space-time sword in Menagozin before you can cut into the past in the first place.
This is so strangely hype. I don't know why I'm like super gripped by this fight right now.
He stopped his sword flying at the speed of a bullet with his bare hand. But That's exactly what I planned.
Yo, that's so smart. That's such a sick use of his power. He better use these shards to shred this guy. Incredible. Everything I wanted and more.
There's no point trying to hold it. The metal shards are traveling deep into all of your veins.
Ugh, I do hate that there are metal shards swimming in this guy's veins right now, though. I'm surprised this dude didn't just kill himself the second that started happening. Oh, there are metal shards in my veins right now? Gotcha, could you just do me a favor real quick? Kill me?
You do this to the world! Why did you betray us? What? Amenokozen is still right next to me.
Oh my god, did the sword stab him from the future without the present sword going into the future?
Hara, I'd expect no less from my team.
How?
Do you mean that you want to know how I defeated you?
Obviously.
The past, and left a secret message signaling danger to my past self. Having seen that, my past self guessed at my future situation.
Dude, I fucking love this sword guy. This dude may have actually surpassed Gogol as my favorite antagonist in this series.
I stabbed Amenogozen into the future. In other words, I was never running away. I was guiding you to the message that I left for myself the entire time.
God, that's so nuts. He stabbed the sword into the future and was just buying time until Tachihara, or whatever his name is, made it to this location at this time. What a god. What a god of war.
Predict the future. No one can defeat him. He's literally invincible.
Oh, he fucking blinded him! The only thing that could ruin this arc is if they beat this guy in, like, some ridiculous, cheesy way. I'm really counting on this show right now to make this a perfect arc and, like, come up with some actually clever and cool way to defeat this villain. Because he's nuts. He's going crazy right now. And I can't imagine who could beat him other than the guy who controls metal. The guy who can control metal, who now has no fucking eyes.
Without sight, you'll have trouble manipulating metal.
Kill me!
Fair.
Do you even know who Angel refers to?
I have no idea. I had a bad habit of skipping literature class.
The worst class to skip in a world where everybody is based off of a historic author.
I hope you continue making yourself useful under my command.
Oh, I want to see him make Bram talk while he drinks a glass of water.
Yourself useful under my command. You'll be useful as a vampire.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, let's go! Ah! That was even better than the first F-bomb! What a perfect use of the word fuck. Just let me die! You'll be even more useful as a vampire. Oh, fuck! And those were two perfect episodes of Bungo Stray Dogs. Dude, I love this fucking villain. His sword is so sick. Oh man, and these fights have been so good. I loved this fight with Tachihara. This character I've never cared an ounce for before. But what a great showcase of both powers. What genuinely, like, clever use of a time-traveling sword. It's just so good. I'm so hyped. I really hope it keeps up this way. I really hope they don't fumble the ball, because it's very easy to do with time travel. But as always, let me know what you guys thought of these episodes in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite jokes from today's video were as well, and I will see you guys next time.